Welcome to Facts for Fun.
Here are some of the unexpected random facts about the dark origins of classic fairy tales. Did you know that the all-time favorite fairy tale, Cinderella, has roots in ancient Greece? In the original Greek version, called Rhodopis, the story follows a slave girl who marries the pharaoh. But here's the dark twist. The stepsisters are desperate to fit into the golden slipper, which the prince is using to identify the owner of the lost shoe. The stepsisters go to horrifying lengths to make their feet fit, even cutting parts of them. This darker element of the story contrasts sharply with the child-friendly versions we know today. Over time, these darker aspects were often removed in adaptations, creating the familiar, family-friendly tale we recognize. In Charles Perrault's rendition of Little Red Riding Hood, the story takes on a darker tone than some of its modern adaptations. Instead of a happy ending, the tale concludes with the cunning wolf devouring both the innocent grandmother and the titular character, Little Red Riding Hood herself. This grim ending serves as a stark cautionary lesson about the perils of naively engaging with strangers. Perrault's version underscores the dangers lurking in the world, reminding readers, particularly children, to be cautious and avoid interactions with unfamiliar individuals. So, the next time you hear this classic tale, remember its not so happy origins and the valuable lesson it imparts about stranger danger. In the Brothers Grimm version of Snow White, the Wicked Queen's punishment involves dancing in red-hot iron shoes until her demise. Moreover, Snow White's awakening isn't triggered by a prince's kiss. Instead, he discovers her in her glass coffin and is so taken by her beauty that he has the coffin carried away. During this transport, a piece of the poisoned apple becomes dislodged from Snow White's throat, awakening her from her death-like slumber. These dark twists in the classic story reveal a more intense and chilling side to the fairy tale we all know and love. The original version of Charles Perrault's Sleeping Beauty didn't involve a prince's kiss at all. Aurora pricks her finger on a spindle and falls into a deep sleep. However, her awakening takes a unique twist. She actually gives birth to twins while still asleep, and one of them accidentally removes the splinter from her finger, thus breaking the curse. Some versions introduce darker elements, like the prince being married with children. In an earlier version called Sun, Moon, and Talia by Giambattista Basile, there's a gruesome plot where the prince's wife plans to burn Talia and her twins alive and serve them as a meal to her husband. Thankfully, the intervention of a resourceful cook spares Talia and her children from this horrific fate.